All right, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna get as far as we possibly can on Bobby's Evo 10. First thing we're gonna do, flip the motor over and start on the top end. Clean up the head gasket surface, throw in the ARP head studs, and then bolt the cylinder head to the motor or to the bottom end. That head is completely gone through, all good to go. New valve stem seals, it's resurfaced and hot tanked. Just a beautiful motor.
Those are some really cool pistons that we got there. What if the top end falls over?
This is a really beautiful head. You gotta pull your cams off, cam caps off. All right, baby, you're putting your head on and your gasket on. All right, we're gonna sit right here. You never want to forget your sealant. There's sealant that goes on these two ears.
Okay.
Make sure you seal up the ears, always. So touch on the bottom of the gasket. Okay, grab your gasket. Good job, drop it down in there. That's the right way, everything lined up? Okay. A little bit more sealant. Don't rotate it too much. There's two washers in there. You can do it? Okay. Transfer it to me then. I thought you were a strong girl.
I am strong, but I just don't want to drop it.
There. Alright, so from here, you have to put on all the washers and then the nuts. All right, the head is all torqued down with the ARP studs. Bobby has to leave. She's going to a funeral or something. So we are gonna clean up the shop. We gotta tow her car and get it in the back of the shop. I'll finish building the motor up here. And then by the time she gets back, I should have the motor hopefully ready to drop in the car with the transmission. That's the way we are gonna do it. I know we pulled the whole subframe on this car, but I already have the subframe back in the car. So I'm just gonna do it how I know how to do it. Motor and training together. Transfer is gonna be in the car already. Well, yeah, there's no power steering.
Exactly.
I thought you worked out.
Second of all, you farted and closed the door, and I was left in there dying. So.
Ooh, squeaky. Alright, let's get there. We're done.
No, babe.
No, for real, it's done.
See you later.
Don't wreck it. The rear's kind of low, but whatever. So right now, I'm going to move on to getting all the cams in, getting the cams torqued down, then we can move on to the timing components, flip the motor over, do the oil pump, oil pan, and then time the cover. All right guys, so we have our first major problem. Machine shop took all of the plugs out of my block and didn't give them back. I don't have any plugs here. I tried to get the one out of my block over there for the half wrapped car, completely stripped it out. They're thread locked in, so they're pain in the ass to get out. It is this plug right here that sits right in there, so I can't get the timing cover on, which means I can't move on with anything else with this motor build until I get one of those plugs. Now here's the next problem. Bobby has the FRS, my wallet's in the FRS. She's at a funeral for multiple hours today. I've tried to message her and they're not going through, so that means her phone's off. I don't really know what to do. This is gonna set us back quite a bit. I just found some money in the shop from some side skirts I sold, so we're kind of in luck. I'm gonna take this 50 bucks, run into town on the bike and see if I can go. It's a 20 millimeter by 1.5 thread pitch plug. I'm gonna go everywhere, see if I can find something. Go to all the hardware stores, go to Napa, go to any auto part store. I need this plug today. I need it now. Within an hour, I needed this plug. Let's send it for the boys. Cold start on the straight piped R6. This thing's dummy loud. So I got this little guy from Napa. Take it out of here. It has this edge on it that I have to grind off, but I'm gonna run over to Ace Hardware, see if they have something without the edge. That's just like an Allen head. But worst case scenario, I think that'll work. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's go grind the edge off the flange, because as of right now, that ain't gonna fit. I'm gonna grind it off. The only thing I'm worried about is how far out it's gonna stick. We may have to shave the head of it off as well, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We're gonna have to go grind more of that flange off. It's a super, super tight fit. I hope this works. This might not even work. This is not gonna work. The reason for it is because this guide right here goes right over that plug and it cannot stick out of the block at all. I have no way to get this in. If I shaved the head off, I wouldn't have a way to thread it in. Unless I cut the head off, I guess. If I cut the head off, I could cut another slit in it for like a flat head, but then I couldn't really get it all that tight. Gosh dang it. All right, so we got the head lopped off. Now I'm just gonna cut a slot right in the center of it and we can thread it in with a flathead screwdriver. We freaking did it, guys. That is gonna work. I don't know why it wouldn't work. It's the same exact concept as the Allen plug. It's just a little bit more difficult to get in there. I put a bunch of red locked head on there, so let's hope and pray that it never backs out. There's always gonna be hurdles. There's always gonna be things to overcome when building cars, like you guys have seen on the channel over the last 3 or 4 years. You just gotta find a way around it. That took like 2 hours and it sucks, but we can continue building the motor. Let's get the rest of this thing together. Bobby's still not here. I don't know when she's gonna be back. Hopefully within an hour, we can get this motor done and in the car. Wow. 6 years later, Bobby shows up. Hi.
Hi.
Why are you so happy?
Why are your hands black?
I'm black.
Oh.
Something on me is black. The BBC. No?
I'm out.
Motor is all finished up. Let's pull it off the stand, get the clutch and flywheel on, get the transmission bolted to the engine, and then we kind of need to prep. We kind of need to prep the Evo as well. So what we're gonna do, get the car jacked up in the air. I'm gonna put the transfer case back in here. Then we can slide the motor and transmission into the car together.
What's that?
This is your transmission. Understand?
It's almost bigger than my motor.
Huh?
It's almost bigger than my motor.
Pretty big, huh?
So if I had to get a whole new tranny, I'd have to get a whole new one of those things.
Yep. Fucking money! This is the easiest it's ever gone. I fucking love it. Holy shit. I'm gonna do that from here on out. That was easy. Alright guys, just like that, the motor, tranny, and transfer are all in. What's her name?
Rose. How could you forget?
I didn't forget, I just wanted you to talk.
Okay.
Tomorrow we should be able to get this thing pretty much buttoned up. Set the drain, the fuel tank, blow out the fuel lines, put new gas in the car. Pretty much everything we did on the abandoned Evo. And we have to bleed the AYC system on this car because we pulled the transfer case all the way out. We have to bleed that system, and I've never done that before. So it'll be kind of interesting to do.
Okay, let's go. Goodbye.
Yeah guys, that's gonna end it for today. Actually, you know what? If you want to see my Evo 8, stay tuned for about 2 minutes because we're about to go pick it up. Or are we gonna get it tomorrow?
I have no idea.
We're picking up the Evo 8 tonight or tomorrow from paint.
Tomorrow because I'm like fans.
Okay. Well, I guess if you guys want to see the Evo 8, look at tomorrow's video. Peace out.